Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again. Welcome to the first episode in what is going to be a stream-only series that obviously I'll be uploading these videos onto the channel so you can catch up on them if you miss them, or if you don't necessarily want to watch the streams, you can kind of dip in and out of this new series here on the YouTube channel. I've obviously been uploading the Football Manager series as streams as well in their big full like 2-hour chunks, etc. So of course, if that's something that you've seen on the channel you were kind of intrigued by, then this is going to be the same, but with FIFA. And I'm recording this at the same time as actually going live. So you guys on YouTube will have seen the whole part of this intro, and the people on Twitch will kind of be joining me mid-spiel. So it's going to be a little bit weird for them, but obviously you guys that are watching on YouTube, if you want to watch these live, then follow the link in the description down below, and it will take you to twitch.tv/ChesnoyGaming. Follow the channel over there, and you'll get sent an email notification every single time I go live, or alternatively follow me on Twitter as well, and I always consistently tweet out when I go live and what I'm streaming, etc. I stream Football Manager during the week on the weekdays, Monday to Friday, and then I stream FIFA 15 at the weekends on Saturday and Sunday. So I'll be uploading this stream, which is being recorded Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then Sunday night's stream. Well, actually, I think the way I'm going to work it is that will go live next Friday and next Saturday morning, so that it's up ready. If you catch up Saturday morning, then you'll be ready and all caught up for Saturday night stream. So there might be a 1-day gap between Football Manager streams, but that's how I'm going to work it. So Saturday night stream will go up Sunday morning, Sunday night stream will go up the following Saturday morning, so that everyone's caught up for the following stream later that day, if that makes sense. It will make sense once we get going with the uploads, etc., and we're into a schedule and a routine, and you guys will actually know exactly what's going on. But let me quickly, if I use my software, switch using that to, I'm just going to appear in the bottom corner any second now. Bing! Hello! So we are ready to start a new career mode. People are on their way into the stream right now. I am live, like I say, doing this intro, etc., so people will have joined me mid-stream. But hopefully we will be okay, and fingers crossed the stream will be filling up right now. I'm just going to quickly tweet it out, etc., and let people know that we're live. It should have sent a notification out anyway, and hopefully we'll be able to. Let me quickly tweet this out. We'll get going in a couple of minutes, so if you're watching on YouTube and you want to skip forward a couple of minutes, feel free. You don't have to watch me sit here and just warm up, so to speak, and let people trickle into the stream before we actually get started, because obviously we want as many people in here to be involved as we possibly can. Let's see, brand new. I'm just tweeting the stream out now, guys. Bear with me. Brand new FIFA 15 career mode series on stream. Help me buy some new players. Of course, if you are joining the stream and you are new, feel free to hit that follow button, where you'll get an email notification every single time I do go live. Help me buy some new players. There we go. We have tweeted the stream out, and let's see how we're getting on with people actually joining. We are okay. Everybody seems to be doing okay right now. If you are having trouble with lag on the stream, then just refresh. Let me quickly type that in the chat. If you're having lag issues, try refreshing. The audio shouldn't be out of sync, Lucy. Let me just quickly unmute the stream in front of me so I can see what it's going. Let's see how we're getting on with people actually joining. We are okay. Everybody seems to. It seems to be okay. Well, no, obviously you can't refresh an iPad, but just restart the app. Restart the app on iPhone and iPad. That should sort it out. The audio's not out of sync, Lucy. Well, it's not out of sync for me on the stream in front of me. Not really too sure why there's that little Control-C, Control-Z thing on the at the top of the stream. That's annoying. Can I move that somehow? I don't know why it's doing that. Bear with me. Technical issues. Well, it's not out of sync for me on the stream in front of me. Log in there. Yeah, I didn't think it was out of sync. It might just try refreshing if it's out of sync for you. If you're on your iPad, you obviously can't refresh, but just restart the app, shut the app down, not delete the app, but shut it down and then restart it again. It should be okay. If not, try deleting and reinstalling the app, but it should be fine. Obviously, there are some teething issues with Twitch from time to time, so you'll have to take that into account. But we're almost at 200 viewers already, which is fantastic, and we will be going. We will get going any second now. So I will pick up my Xbox controller any minute or any second, and we will get cracking with the new series. You guys voted, of course. And actually, let me bring this over here, so you can see it. That should be filling the screen right now. Obviously, you guys voted for what team you wanted to see. We had Ajax, PSV, Villarreal, Porto, Benfica, Lyon, Sevilla, and Galatasaray. They were the teams that you were voting for last weekend. Well, that's when the vote was started. We started it on stream last weekend, and the results, as you can see, let me scroll down so they actually fit the screen, are PSV win by 700 votes. So we are starting the career mode today on stream with PSV in the Eredivisie. But this is going to be a save that we stay in, but not necessarily with the same team. Obviously, in previous career modes, etc., I've tended to do one as a certain team and then start again. Whereas this time, we're going to start at PSV, and then if we want to leave PSV at any point, we'll stay within that save and just move clubs around that save. So hopefully... so it's kind of going to be a Twitch career mode rather than a PSV career mode and then restarting. So on the thumb, etc., we're just going to change the badge of the team that's on the thumbnail, and it's just going to be a Twitch career mode. So we won't be restarting the episode count, etc. But yes, just to keep, if you were intrigued, let me bring this over here as well. The one that we were doing for YouTube, which will start on Tuesday, will start Tuesday at 1 p.m. You guys voted for Inter to start the brand new series. There's a final episode of the Liverpool career mode will go live on Monday, which is the BPL finale, which is not to be missed, by the way. Incredible game against West Ham in the final game of the season. And but Tuesday we'll be starting at Inter Milan for the YouTube series. So that's where we are right now. But we will be starting here with PSV because that's what you guys voted for. So let me quickly just switch back to OBS. And we can just check that everything is going well, which it is. And we can have a look right now. Right, let's go. I am going to use the 60% increase and the Global Transfer Network Scout because obviously we're starting at a side that don't necessarily have the largest of budgets. I go Netherlands. And we want PSV. There we go. Obviously, Memphis Depay and Narsing are out wide. Default formation of a 4-3-3. I only got an £8 million budget, but obviously with a 60% increase on that, we'll have a little bit extra. So we should have maths. 10% is 800,000. So 60% of that, 6 times 8, is what? 42? No, 48. So we'll have an extra 4.8 million. So we'll have 12.8 million if my maths is correct, which it probably isn't because, well, I don't know. We'll download latest squads. We'll have European football the first season, so we'll redraw with seeded teams, yes, and we will advance. The current update, there is currently no update available. You have the latest squads. Well, oh, okay, fair enough. That baffled me. Right, let's have a look. Chesnoid Gaming will be the name we use as the manager because I am Chesnoid Gaming. We have over 300 people in right now, which is fantastic. Thank you all for coming along. You'll be able to help me select some new players sooner rather than later once we get going. If it's lagging, try refreshing, guys. It shouldn't be lagging, though, because I've got my bitrate set quite low. So it really shouldn't be lagging for you. PSV rather than PSV. Is that how it's pronounced in Dutch? Or in the Netherlands? PSV. Sorry, it's just my English nature coming out of me saying PSV. PSV. Right, let's quickly save. I need to actually delete those Liverpool saves because you can, weirdly, on FIFA you can only have a maximum of 10 saves at one time, which is strange. But I'm not really too sure why it's limited Twitch CM. There we go. So I need to delete those Liverpool ones to make sure I've got enough room to make a backup for the intersave. Obviously, we won't be going back to the Liverpool one, so I can delete that one quite comfortably, and we won't need to worry about that. I do still have the Chelsea save Chelsea save ready and waiting for when we go back to that series after the Inter Milan series on YouTube. We'll go back to Chelsea for a season, so we'll do 2 or 3 seasons at Inter, and then we'll go back to Chelsea for a 3rd season, and then we'll do 2 or 3 seasons at a Bundesliga club to finish off the FIFA 15 year before FIFA 16. But obviously that's way ahead of us now. We're going to concentrate here on PSV. So we'll have a quick look at what the board want us to achieve this season. They want us to win the domestic cup. Okay. We apparently need to look for a striker according to our assistant manager, so we'll have to bear that in mind. Just my scouts introducing themselves. Guardado is coming. Oh, he's back to fitness. That's not a problem. And he wants to win the league title as well. As you may have expected at a club like PSV. PSV, not PSV, although I'll probably mess it up at some point during the stream, so apologies. But the first thing to do is have a look at the squad. We'll actually do a squad report. We'll just check. We got 12.8 million. We do. My maths was good. Lol makes a change. Let's have a look at the squad report, and I'll sort it by position so we can see how many people we have in each position. Let's have a look. Jerome Zoet. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Apologies. You will have to correct me in the comments if I do get any pronunciations wrong, because I do like to try and get them right if I can. Then Remco Pasveer is a 30-year-old 71 rated goalkeeper. Then a 60. Danny, is it Wintens or Vintiens? I'm not sure. Again, you'll have to correct me in the chat. But Nigel Bertrams is a youngster that we'll probably keep then when we send him out on loan. And we'll use Remco Pasveer and Jerome Zoe as the number 1 goalkeeper, and then Danny Vintiens will look to move on. Obviously, we've got Titan out on loan. He's the Polish guy, isn't he? He's on loan at Elche. Not really too sure why he's out on loan. Maybe we could bring him back from loan and sell on Remco Pasveer. I'm just trying to think. Maybe we could. We'll have to play that one by ear when it comes to the goalkeeper situation. Yeah, these streams will now be going on YouTube, Ipswich Town 98. So obviously this stream, if I can get it uploaded in time, which I should be able to, will go up tomorrow morning, Sunday 7 AM, and then tomorrow's stream will go live next Saturday morning, so that everybody stays up to date, ready for the next stream that evening. So we'll probably miss a day when it comes to Football Manager streams. But once we get into the routine of the schedule, etc., it will all sort itself out. So let's have a look at the defence, shall we? A lot of centre-backs there by the looks of things. We've got 2 right-backs, Santiago Arias, who is very fast and looks decent-ish in the tackle as well. So he'll probably get a first-team slot. And then we have Joshua Brenier, who also is quick, but not necessarily as good in the tackle, although, yeah, definitely Arias is the better player. But Joshua looks like he could be decent as a rotation player. Then at centre-back, we have Jeffrey Bruma, obviously formerly at Chelsea, and very, very strong. Looks like he could be a very good centre-back for us, actually. Decent potential, I would presume, being 22 years old at... oh, God. You're right. There is no Nightbot, and Nightbot has actually crashed. Let me try and go back to nightbot.tv. There we go. And I'll get Nightbot in on the channel. If it's laggy, guys, it's probably your internet, I'm afraid. There's not really too much I can do about it. I have reapplied for partnership. So once I get partnership, if I get partnership, you guys will be able to select, what quality you view the stream in. But unfortunately at present, because I'm not partnered, you're only able to view in the actual quality that I stream out in. So I do stream a little bit lower in quality so that people can actually keep up and, view it at a lower bit rate. But once I get partnered, I'll be able to stream in full 1080p, and then obviously if you can't watch in 1080p because your internet can't cope, you'll be able to watch it in say 360 or 480 or 720, etc. And those that want to watch it in 1080 that have the ability to with this fast internet will be able to. But obviously I need to get the Twitch channel partnered first for that, and I'm waiting on Twitch to reply to me actually before I find out. I did send the email off probably about a week ago now, actually, to be completely honest. So I might need to try and chase them up. But let's get back to the game. So Karim Rekik is obviously on loan from Man City, but he will probably be a starting centre-back as well here. 19 years of age, really obviously a fantastic prospect for career mode. Then we've got another 19-year-old, Hjortur Hermansen. Looks distinctly average, if I'm completely honest. And then another 61 rated Jordi De Vries, who is so slow. 38 acceleration, 46 sprint speed. He'll either be going out on loan or getting sold, I'm afraid. They are some distinctly not very good stats, and unfortunately that won't really suit my style of play. Then we've got Nicholas Izimat Marine, who looks actually quite good as a 71 rated centre-back. So we'll have Rekik, Bruma and Marine as our main centre-backs, and we'll look to loan out these two, perhaps maybe bring someone else in. We've got Menno Koch out on loan. Not sure where he's out on loan. Let's have a look. NAC Breda. So where's... Oh, yeah, it was Elche, wasn't he? The other goalkeeper, Titan. So he looks actually okay. Could be a decent player, and we'll have to wait and see. I may have to recall him from loan, or maybe we can bring someone else in. At left back, we have obviously the upgraded now Jetro Willems, and he looks very, very good. He's going to be an extremely good left back for us. So fingers crossed, he can be a solid first team left back. And then we have Abel Tamata as well, who could do a job as a rotation left back. That's not going to be a problem. So and actually, why is Guardado down as a centre mid? That baffles me. When he was at Valencia, he was a left-sided midfielder or left winger, and then initially, when he came on the loan spell to PSV, he was a left back. And now apparently he can be used as a centre mid. Well, then obviously, let me just see what it says his positions are. Yeah, centre back, left wing, left back. He's going to be a player that we can use in a variety of different positions. So we're delighted to still have him at the club. I presume it was a 2-year loan deal if he's still here. So we'll have to wait and see who else we have in these midfield positions before we decide on our formation, etc. We've got Jurit Hendricks, who looks like a decent youngster, actually. 19 years of age, 70 rated. Could be okay. Obviously, André Guardado is going to be one of our starting centre mids. And we have Oscar Hiljemark, another 70... Oh, for some reason, I glanced at Hiljemark and thought it was Hendricks. They do look a little bit similar. Maybe it's the shock blonde hair, but he looks okay, really good in the tackle apparently. So and his passing's decent as well, so he could be a good midfielder. And then you've got Marcel Ritzmeier, who again looks like he could be a decent youngster. We'll probably send someone like Clint Liemens out on loan, to be completely honest. Stein Schars, 30-year-old, a little bit slower, but looks like he could be a nice experienced head to have as a rotation player. Then obviously you've got Jorginho Wijnaldum, who's an extremely good player. And can he play out wide still, or is he mainly a central player? He can play out wide on the right. So he and Andrés Guardado will probably be my... I don't know, it depends, because we do have other good players out wide, like Depay, etc. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll have to have a look at the formation. Obviously you've got Adam Maher as well, or Mayer, who I'm not really too sure whether it's Maher or Mayer. I'm not really overly too sure, but hopefully he can do a good job for us. He's not that strong, but he should be a decent player actually. Then we've got Rai Vlo, who will probably go out on loan, judging by his stats and his age and his overall rating. And then we get to the forwards and the wingers. Let's have a look, shall we? Obviously, Luciano Narsing is rapid and will probably be one of the better players for the wide positions. A few people complaining about lag, but honestly, it really isn't the stream. Unfortunately, it will be your internet. So let me just type in the chat in case it's lagging too much for you to hear me. If you're struggling with... I don't know why I speak to myself when I type like that sometimes. I don't do it when I'm off stream, but for some reason when I'm on stream, I talk to myself when I type. Then I'm afraid it is your connection, unfortunately. The stream's fine for a lot of people. It's just, unfortunately, some people's internet isn't quite good enough to watch. I'm only streaming in it's probably less than 720p. It's not even close to HD, just to make sure that enough, more people can watch it until I get partnered, and then I'll be able to play in higher quality. Then we've got Florian Jozefzoon, perhaps. I'm not really too sure how to pronounce that. He's very quick as well. Okay dribbling, but physically he looks like a very good player, although technically he's not as good as Narsing, but looks like he could be a good youngster. Then we've got Luke de Jong up top, a decent striker, although I probably will look to replace him. because he just won't suit my style of play. I've never really gotten on with Luke De Jong over the years on Ultimate Team, using him on there. I've never used him on career mode, but obviously he was on loan at Newcastle last year, but didn't really have any success there. So he's come back. Was it? No, that was CM De Jong, wasn't it, at Newcastle? I always get confused between CM and Luke for some reason. Then we've got Jurgen Locadia, or Locadia, I presume Locadia, or Locadia. Okay pace, decent finishing at 76, good shot power. He could be okay, perhaps, but it's going to be a case of trying them in friendlies and seeing what they're like. I do tend to play friendlies when I'm playing with a new team, so that I could just get a feel of how everyone plays, so we know who to sell on and who to keep. And Boris, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that surname. Unfortunately, in English, those letters just don't go next to each other, so I wouldn't have a clue how to try and pronounce that. But he'll go out on loan. We'll just call him Boris. Obviously, then there is the man Memphis Depay, who will be the main reason why everybody voted for PSV, I would presume. Obviously, very strict in his ability to only play on the left-hand side, but he'll be, no doubt, a starting player. And then we've got Alexander Boljevic as well as a wide player. He could probably go out on loan, so we have enough wide players to cope. And right, so let's have a look then at the sell players tab, because we know we want to get rid of some. Let's sort by position so we can go through it one by one. Said we were going to put Bertram's out on loan, weren't we? So we can add to loan list for the season. Pasveer we were going to keep for now, and Vincenz we were going to sell on, so we'll add him to the transfer list. And then Zoe will be our number one. How much will it cost me to recall from loan? 480,000. I think we'll leave him for now. And then Jeffrey Brumer we're keeping. Hermansen, I'll send him out on loan, because look, if you look in the top right, we've got 31 players of 42 maximum that you're allowed, so we don't need to move anyone else on to make space for anyone else to come in. So we can just send these guys out on loan without worrying about not being able to bring other players in because the squad is too full. Everybody else, I think, will be okay to stay. Brumer and was it Devise that I was going to keep? Oh no, it was Rekic and Marine were the three, weren't they? Unfortunately, they're both on loan, but still. And Devise was the guy we were going to. He's recently joined the club, so I can't sell him anyway, but we'll send him out on loan. Smarter and Willems is fine. Arias and Brenne was fine. The midfielders, there were a couple here that I want to sell. I want to send the youngsters just out on loan by default. So Ritzmaier, we could probably do a job with. Boljevic, we'll add to the loan list for now. He's a wide player though. Let's head back up into the midfielders. Vloe was the other one I wanted to send out on loan. We won't sell them on too readily, just to make sure that we've got enough squad players should we need them. We're almost at 600 viewers right now, which is fantastic. Of course, if you are new to the stream, then feel free to hit that like button. If I can, let me quickly just reframe myself, because you seem to be seeing a lot of that side of my bedroom right now, which obviously you don't necessarily want to see. So let me just quickly bring up my webcam, and can I configure? There we go. Let me just move this over here so that I can actually see what it's doing. If I zoom in a little bit. There we go, that's better, isn't it? Not that one, but that one. That'll do, that's okay, save. Just to make sure that, that you's more of me and you're not just effectively looking at me squished inside the camera while staring at all of the stuff that I need to put on the wall and haven't done yet. I still need to put that foam on the wall, man, that soundproof foam. But yes, let's have a quick carry on then. We know that these midfielders are going to be good. Ritzmaier, Shah's is he's a bit slow, wasn't he? But he does look okay technically, so we'll leave him there for now. And the other players, I think, CM De Jong, he's recently joined the club from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Okay, well maybe we'll just have to make do with him for now, and we'll add him to the loan list. I think it was Luke De Jong then that was on loan at Newcastle, because I'm sure Luke De Jong went. I'm sure it was. Again, you'll have to correct me in the chat. We don't have that much money to spend though. I would have loved to have gotten Luke De Jong off the wage bill, but we'll have to think about maybe selling him in January, because we should be able to sell him in January. So that should be okay. We'll be alright on that front. We can maybe just adapt our play style until we're able to move him on. I'm not really too sure about starting Guardado at CDM, to be completely honest. That is, although he is good in the tackle. Maybe he's got high work rates. So I'm fine with the defence as it is right now. Guardado, Mayer and Wijnaldum in the midfield. I don't like to have... I don't never see the point in having two goalkeepers on the bench. I will... Bear with me, this is OCD more so than anything else. Making sure that everybody's positions are in the right place and getting everybody in order. I have to do this every single time. Right, that's that. And then we'll sort the bench into order as well. Midfielders, CDM... Swap there, you can go there, CM, EDM, striker, good, there we go, OCD is happy, let's just back out and go back in to save that so that it doesn't sort itself out. Haha! Good, right, that's the OCD happy. Right, so we've got Adam Mayer, Wijnaldum and Guardado. Centre-back wise, Rekik, Bruma, yes it's fine, Brené is fine, we want to keep him as rotation, and Tomata. Tomata just sounds like I'm saying tomato. Doesn't it? Or tomato in a really thick London accent. Tomato. Pan of tomatoes. Lehman's Shars. Yeah, a lot of these youngsters will hopefully go out on loan. But I would prefer to bring some replacements in before we send them out on loan. I think I will stick with that 4-3-3 formation, at least for now, because we've got so many good wide players. We want to utilise that, don't we? With Narsing and Depay and Wijnaldum. We could play Guardado wide left as well, or wide right rather. So I'm happy with that starting lineup. So now comes the time when actually I'll just quickly check contracts. Everybody should be okay. There are a few that are expiring, but that'll be all right. He was the guy we wanted to keep, wasn't it, Koch? And he doesn't want much more wages anyway, so that's good. Just to make sure that we get all of this stuff done out of the way. And Tomata doesn't want any more, so we can put him as sporadic first team player. That's good. And Hermansen, he was going to go out on loan. He doesn't want any more wage either. That's brilliant. That makes things a lot easier when it comes to the contract side of things. Yeah, this will be online on YouTube in the morning, Ollie. So if you miss any part of the stream, you'll be able to catch up. We are over 600 viewers right now, which is fantastic. Thank you all for coming along. Of course, if you aren't following the channel already, do hit that follow button so you know every time I go live. There are links underneath the stream or on the right hand side of the stream if you're watching on phone or tablet to my YouTube and to my Twitter, etc. Do be sure to follow me on Twitter as well, actually, because obviously you can stay up to date with me and my YouTube and Twitch activities. So I'll just put my Twitter in the Twitch chat, so you can click on that and follow me over there if you want. But yes, right. So we want a striker. First things first, we want a striker. That's where we're weakest. We don't have much money at all. Now, I presume, because he's just at the club, Luke de Jong, I can't use him as make weight in any deal. Let me just search for a random expensive player, someone that we're not necessarily going to be looking at, obviously, and I'll see if I can use him. This is just random, just to see if I can use him as make weight for a deal, because if we can, we could use him. No, he's not there, is he? Unfortunately, none of the players that are new to the side are there. Okay, that's fine. No, we'll have to wait until January then to replace Luke de Jong. But this is where you guys come in with your suggestions in the chat. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to leave suggestions in the comment section of the YouTube video, and I can always look into them for the next stream. And obviously, if you want to have a live impact on the chat and on the series, then you'll have to come over to the Twitch streams and follow over there and make sure that you watch on Twitch itself when I'm actually live, which I am obviously right now. I could send de Jong on a short loan. That is an option. Now, obviously, I'm going to get the obvious suggestions that a lot of people say, which is always Mitrovic. Obviously, because he's having a good season, we get Harry Kane offered a lot. Vieto is a player I would be interested in, though. And I will look into Vieto. Let's have a look at Vieto now. Luciano Vieto. How much is... I'll scout him. He's recently arrived from Racing Club, so we might not be able to get... Well, we won't be able to get him on a permanent, but we might be able to loan him. So I will scout him and add him to shortlist. Pardon me. And we will see what our scout says. There's only 6 days remaining on that scout report as well, which is brilliant. One thing we will have to have a look at as well is the youth scouts and see what's happening over there. Everybody says Mbolo as well. So we'll have a look. Is it Breed Donald Mbolo? I'll scout him. Everybody always seems to... the one thing I don't want to do overly too much of is buying the obvious players that everybody always buys. because that would make this series no different to anyone else's, and then obviously it would be quite boring to watch. So I do like to perhaps make the not necessarily outrageously obvious signings, people like Tielemans, etc. But we'll have a look. I will scout these players as well. But I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to sign any of them, obviously, because of the common nature of them on YouTube. But we'll have a look. I will just scout people just to see what they say. So Yuri Tielemans, obviously. And for Kieran as well, I will scout Video, even though we don't need a wide player. But I know Kizzle is always getting on at me to sign Alvaro Video. So I will scout him and we'll just have a look at him. And then hopefully that'll be enough for Kiz to actually chill out. Dumbia will be too expensive, unfortunately. Shah we had in the previous Twitch stream at Manchester United, so I won't be looking for him here. Delph could be okay, but we're not really looking for a central midfielder right now. We've got enough options. I'm really looking for a striker right now as the main thing. I will look at Zivkovic. Everybody recommends him, but I've never actually bought him. But obviously he's our big rivals here, and he's only recently arrived from Groningen, so he's obviously one of our biggest rivals domestically at Ajax, so we probably won't stand a chance of getting him anyway. But Dybala is a player, or, yeah, I presume it's pronounced Dybala, I'm not really too sure, who is always obviously recommended. But I don't necessarily, although actually it might not be that much of a problem in Dutch football. Obviously in the English leagues, you need to be pretty good strength-wise, but we could probably get away with having a weaker striker. Benteke would be too expensive. Ucan is a player actually that was pointed out to me by a friend. Sally Ucan. I know we're not necessarily looking for youngsters, or central midfielders rather, but I will just scout him. Obviously he's on loan at Roma right now, but we could look at him. Balassi is an option, although we really don't need out wide players. Danny Ings we've had on stream before, so I'll stay away from him. Hesse I had at Liverpool. Obviously try to suggest players that I haven't necessarily had in any of my other YouTube series, although a few players I might look at again. There was the Russian guy, I can't quite remember how to spell his name. Is it Kokora? Kokora, yeah, Alexander Kokora. He's supposedly a very, very good player, so we will scout him as well. Villalba is another player that everybody always suggests, so I will scout these guys. I'm not committing to any of these suggestions. It must be 1A then. No. Andre Villas-Boas is a centre-back, apparently. Not really too sure what that's all about. Am I spelling Villalba right? I won't buy Icardi because obviously we're starting the YouTube series at Inter Milan on Tuesday, so I'm not going to look for that. Fabio Borini's not necessarily a player that really excites me, to be completely honest, although we could have a look at him, I suppose. There's no harm. We're not really looking for world-class players here at PSV to start off with. We just want players that can actually do a job, so maybe Fabio Borini could be one of those players, who knows. Iosi Perez from Newcastle could be an idea, actually. Would you say he's more of a striker or is he more of a winger? I guess he's more of a striker. Iosi Perez, of course, he will have had his rating upgraded as well, so maybe we could bring him on loan, perhaps. One person that always gets mentioned I actually haven't seen in the chat as of yet is Nadir Chifchi, and I will scout him because he could be brilliant for the Dutch league. He could be really good. I'm not really too keen on Zaza, to be honest. Electro Network, apologies. Yassine Benzia is not really someone I'd be overly interested in right now. Al Ghazi, that's the thing, with players from Ajax, I really don't think I'd have enough money to get them away from Ajax. Obviously, they'd be reluctant to sell me any players, considering I'm their big domestic rival, and I'd have to pay a premium price, and I don't necessarily have the ability to play that premium price right now. Munir we'll have a look at, but obviously we really aren't lacking for wide players. We really aren't lacking for wide players whatsoever, because we've got Tapai, we've got Guardado can play out wide, we've got Wijnaldum that can play out wide, we've got Narsing that can play out wide, we've got and 2 or 3 youngsters as well on the bench and in the reserves that can play out wide. So maybe we could look for a centre mid. perhaps preferably an all-round centre mid rather than just someone that is not an out-and-out cam. We've got enough people that can play out-and-out cam, but maybe someone that is an all-round centre mid or more defensive-minded. Luis Muriel signed at Real Madrid at Man United in the previous stream. Max Meyer, I'm not too keen on Max Meyer actually. I know he's having a fantastic season right now in the Bundesliga, but he's not necessarily someone I'm looking for right now. And Paco Alcacer and Rodrigo I wouldn't be able to afford, I'm afraid. I'm looking. Let's see and wait and see if we get any central midfielder options in. Kouyaté could be an option from West Ham, although he's only just gone there, hasn't he? So I doubt we'd be able to get Kouyaté, but I'll scout him and add him to the shortlist. We could always approach on loan, although they'll probably bat me away. Freddie Montero isn't necessarily the sort of player that I'd be looking for, I don't think. Emre Can could be good. We could maybe look to get Emre Can on loan. Where are you, Emre? Are you in here? Maybe we'll have to put Emre Can in full. Emre Can. Down as a centre-back right now. We will scout. Although I don't really need to scout, do I? So we'll approach to loan. I don't know what his wages are. Only 25 grand. That could be good. That could be really good because obviously he can play centre-back and in midfield. So that could be actually a genuinely fantastic signing. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to put a future fee on. Not set. Submit offer. We'll see what Liverpool say. That's a great shout. Thank you for Emre Can. So who else is coming up in the chat? Goretzka, is he an attacking midfielder or is he an actual... Oh, Leon Goretzka, he's a wide player, isn't he? I don't know whether he'd suit a central role, to be honest. Leroy Fer is a good shout. I'm not too sure how expensive he would be, but I would definitely be interested in bringing in Leroy Fer. Although obviously they've only just bought him from Norwich as well, haven't they? That's the only thing. John Obi Mikel I'm not really too interested in, to be honest. Kondogbia, that's a good shout. He really impressed me, actually, against Arsenal the other day. Well, I say the other day, it was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it now? In real life. So we will have a quick look at Jeffrey Kondogbia. He could be a good signing. Schneiderlin I had at Liverpool. I have at Liverpool in that series, so it's not really something I'm looking for there. Berahino, we will bear in mind. Saido Berahino. Oh. Berahino. We will definitely scout him. He could be decent. Tom Carroll. Is he of good enough standard? Oh, it'd be double R, wouldn't it? And I'll put the O just to make sure. There we go. Tom Carroll. He'll be on loan at Swansea, won't he? Yeah, so unfortunately we won't be able to bring him in. What about Ryan Mason, if you're thinking of young Tottenham midfielders? I don't know whether Ryan Mason would be good enough to do a job here. We'll scout him and see what they say. Coquelin could be a good option, yes. We'll have a look at him. There we go, Francis Coquelin. He could be a decent player to get in on loan as well. Sergi Roberto, yes, that is a good shout as well. Oh, helps if you put the E in first, doesn't it, Ches? Space. Sergi Roberto, we will scout him and add to shortlist. Loads of players going on the shortlist here. Sebastian Rode from Bayern Munich could be a good guy to get on loan. I think that would be the way we go about it. Maybe buy a striker and get a midfielder in on loan. Or maybe the other way around. We'll have to wait and see. So I think that will do us for. Let's have a quick look at the shortlist. See who's on there so far. So we've got Chan, Kouyaté, Kondogbia, Coquelin, Sebastian Rode, Goretzka. Oh, then we've got all of these centre mids as well. That will probably do us for centre mids and strikers. What about centre backs? Because I could do with one extra centre back. Obiang is someone we could maybe look at in January. I'm not really too sure about Obiang, to be honest, personally. Mateo Kovacic wouldn't be... Well, obviously I'm going to be starting at Inter on Tuesday on YouTube, so I won't use Mateo Kovacic. Centre-back, still getting a lot of... Kurt Zuma could be good to get him on loan. Obviously had him at Chelsea, but... I would be open to getting Kurt Zuma in. Staff busy, wow, we're using... let's just see what he's like to loan. What are his wages? 40 grand, that is a big chunk. We'll hold off on Zuma for now. I'll add him to the shortlist, but we'll hold off on having a look at him just yet. Stones is a good option. We were looking at him quite regularly at Manchester United. His wages aren't that high, 30 grand. That is still quite a big lump, isn't it? I'll add him to the shortlist. We'll want to wait and see what happens with that Emre Can loan first, because he's only on 25 grand a week. But we'll add it. He's been added to the shortlist. People like Nicholas Nkulu and Joel Matip would be out my price range, I'm afraid, right now. Samuel Umtiti could be a good option, though. What is he? 45 grand a week. Oh, accidentally went back into the loan thing again. We'll add him to the shortlist, but we might need to free up some extra funds before we're able to bring someone like that in. Mark Bartray is a player that keeps popping up in the chat. So we'll have a look at him. His wages will probably be quite high as well. 60 grand. Oh, did it again. It's because it goes, when you go back, it goes to that screen before the thing pops up. And I always find myself trying to go to that little mini screen and it actually pops up. Balanta, that name rings a bell, but why? Didn't he score for Fiorentina against Tottenham? Balanta. That can't be the right Balanta, surely. Eder Alvarez, I presume centre back. No. Which Balanta is it that you're on about, bro? Which? I'm just gonna have a look on Foothead. It's gonna be quicker, isn't it? Balanta. There isn't one that's at Fiorentina. Who's the guy at Fiorentina then that scored against Tottenham? Am I going mental? Oh, the guy you're on about is Eder Alvarez from River Plate. Okay, well, we'll scout him. See what I presume in that league he won't be on that higher wage budget, and he's not. He's only on 25 grand, so we'll have a look at him. Obviously, our scouts are going to have to come back before we can have a look at many other people. Jan Graby was on loan at Roma, so we won't be able to get him. Oh, Basanta! There, that's the guy I was thinking of. Jose Maria Basanta, Fiorentina, there we go. I won't look at him, but that was just going to drive me mad if... thank you for correcting me in the chat and actually pointing that out. I was going to go mental otherwise. And Bemba from Anderlecht could be a decent shout. There was another centre-back, wasn't there? That was got an inform, although I may actually be thinking of... No, there was another centre-back from the Belgian league that got an 20 grand a week. Hashtag interested, Ches. I would be very interested in bringing in Chancel Mbemba. Akure is an option, yes. Or Zambrano's not really someone I'd be too interested in. Akure. I just want to see what his wages are, because being in the BPL, they could be quite high. No, only 25 grand. Add to shortlist. Because we need to figure out how much money we're going to have to spend. We're over 700 viewers, which is fantastic. Thank you all for coming along. Really appreciate it. Obviously, it will be because we're in the first episode and we're in the transfer window. But, you know, I appreciate all the extra support. It's very kind of you to all come along. Be sure to hit that follow button if you don't already. Yannick Vestergaard. Who's that put in? Yannick Vestergaard, centre-back from Werder Bremen. I'll add him to this shortlist. What his wage is like, 25 grand, agreeable. I think we'll just have to advance right now until I get my scouts back in about 6 days' time, and then we'll be able to find out about some more of these players. So let's advance a little bit and see if we get any offers in for the players that we got outgoing. Europa League objective, that will be something we'll be intrigued to see as well. They've accepted the loan bid for Emre Can. That's sick. Koch declined the contract. He'd like a Guaita? He'd like a Guaita squad role. Like a greater squad role. I offered him sporadic first team player. I don't really want to give him squad rotation. You know what? Bollocks to you. I'll leave you with your contract running out. It's fine. Tamata has accepted. So has Hermansen. EuroLeague. The ways to get to the semi-finals of the EuroLeague. It's going to be tough to be competitive on all fronts. But Emre Can, that's a great signing, isn't it? I'll just wait and see what the reaction is in the chat before we bring Emre Can in. Obviously, I've just had him at Liverpool, but he would suit us down to the ground. So I would be willing to bring him in, even though I've already used him, because we can use him at centre back, we can use him at centre mid, CDM. He's just a very good utility player. Wait to see what you guys say in the chat. Yes, bring Chan in. Sign. Yes, sign. Yes, bring him in. No, wait, yes, no, yes, no. I think just because he can play both roles. If it was purely a centre-back, then maybe I'd look at someone else as well. But I think because he can play both roles, I can't really turn that down for 25 grand a week. And obviously, if we're able to move some of the other players out on loan, then that would be better for us, wouldn't it? We've got Anderlecht in a friendly, actually. The first friendly is against Anderlecht, and then Zenit St. Petersburg, and then Stade Rennais. Ooh. Real Madrid and Arsenal in Benzema talks. Oh, I hope they fix the scripted transfers for next season, for FIFA 16. I really do. I'll have a look. We've got some scout reports back. No luck in Scotland. Oh, okay. International management not really worried about. Found all he can in. Let's just quickly check what my scouts are actually pulling up. What are they looking for? Pacey, prolific striker and first team quality free kick specialist in any position. I mean, I do want a striker, so fair enough. Right, let's have a look at these scout reports, shall we? We'll start with Zivkovic. 77 finishing's decent. Only 66 ball control and dribbling though, but obviously he is a big. He's only on 3 grand wages. If I could, you can't say no to that, can you? I mean, they might say no because it's Ajax, and we're PSV. Jose Maria Jimenez is a great shout for a centre back actually, and we'll have a look at him. We'll go through these one by one. Luciano Vieto. Is he available on loan? 35 grand a week though. We'll hold off there. Alvaro Vidillo for Kiers. 90 pace. 6 grand a week. He's 19. I may actually be interested in buying him, Kieran, because he's better than. He's pace-wise, he's not better than Yusuf Zun, but technically he's better than Yusuf Zun, and obviously better than Boljevic. You know what? Consider him approached. He's only 69 rated, but if his potential is as good as you say, I'll give you a mil. Actually, can we try? Right, 600,000 plus one of my other youngsters. Where are they? Okay, well, what about the 30-year-old goalkeeper that we don't want? Makes sense. I could always just loan him, but, you know. £1.8 million. I'll try and get him for cheaper than that if I can. Alexander Coquelin. Looks like a really good player, but he's very expensive. We'll keep him in mind. Coquelin, we'll keep him in mind. Let me quickly go and add Jimenez to the thing, because we know he is very good. Jose Maria Jimenez. Add to scout list. Add to scout list. Add to shortlist and scout. What's he on wage wise? Please don't be on much. 40 grand. Why? Why are you on so much pennies? Why are you on so many pennies? Right, now that our scouts have come back from those players, we should be able to scout some of the other guys. Like Kurt Zuma. Not that we need to scout Zuma, but we'll scout John Stones. We'll scout Titi. Oh, staff busy. Okay, well, we'll wait till you come back then. Can I scout anyone else? Or is absolutely everybody too busy? It appears everybody's too busy. Okay. Whoa, he's 6'6", Yannick Vestergaard. Bloody hell, I didn't realise that. I did not realise that. What will be my tactics for the game against Channy? I've already played the game against Channy. And my tactics were pretty much the same as Aston Villa's. Crystal Palace's. Transfer offer for Danny Vincenz, who's a player that we might be trying to use to bring in Video. I will I'll stall for now, and then I will actually counter that if we don't get the offer for Video accepted. Nadir Shifty. His finishing's not that good, but surely Nadir Shifty we could work on. What do you think about Nadir Shifty? I'm not going to tell you the score. I'm not going to spoil it. You'll have to watch the video tomorrow. 12 PM tomorrow, my channel and Channy's channel, obviously. What do you think about Nadir Shifty? It would be more realistic if I bought Dutch players, but I like to buy from, you know, a variety of different places. People say no to Nadir Shifty. Okay. No Nadir Shifty. Floe was a guy we were looking to send out on loan, and Heracles looked like they'd be willing to take him. So, toodaloo. First signing going out. We'll continue to stall on that. And he's gone out on loan. That's good. That's fine. Let me actually pop Channy, lol, Chan. There we go. Just get him in the right position, lol. Do I start Chan? I could start Emre Can in that role there, couldn't I? And then Hendricks or Ritzmaier. Like technically, let me compare them. Physically, well, Ritzmaier is quicker off the mark, but Hendricks is faster. Strength-wise, Hendricks is much better. Agility, only slightly one-way. Balance, only slightly the other way. Technically, though, it looks like Ritzmaier is by far the better player, so he can stay on the bench, and Hendricks can go off for Marine. Sick ting. Sick ting. Right, let's advance. A teeny tiny little bit. Batiste transfer offer unacceptable because we're interested, even though we're interested in the player. Aha! Aha! Could use that to our advantage. How about 1 million? How about 1.2? Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme a bar of a Dio. Ah, that was that. Not enough rejected for Zivkovic. We do not want to loan one of our players to a rival team. Hence, we thought that would happen. We thought that would happen. Brian Carrasco. Stocklanders guy, isn't it? Whoa, loads of scout reports coming back, which is good. We'll have a look at the transfer offers last. Bloody hell. Scouts really have been busy. Right. Mbolo. Pace, strength, can finish. He's highly recommended by you guys. I can't decide. Can't decide. Can't decide. Who was that other young striker we've got? This guy. Oh, you can't go there, buddy. I haven't got a wide player on the bench, have I? Actually, I'll put a midfielder in. Because we've got players that can play out wide on the bench already. Like Guardado can play out wide. Lacardia. So I don't want too many strikers if I'm only going to be playing one up top. People saying yes to Mbolo. He grows a lot, does he? We're going to loan this guy out, aren't we? Let me just... Oh, you're in the wrong position, buddy. There we go. And OCD. Everybody's saying Mbolo is really good, so... Let's... put in a bid. I'll approach to buy, but again, I'll try and utilise the swap player option. Oh, I'm tempted to put Shahs in for it, you know. Going to. 2 million plus Shahs, we'll see what happens. Please don't spam the chat tomorrow, Zores. I'm just going to time you out. Tomorrow, please don't spam the chat, otherwise I'll have no option but to time you out. Or put slow mode on, which is not good for anybody, so... The more you spam, the least likely I am to have a look at the player. GG Kiss. Oh, somebody already timed him out. Someone beat me to it. People like me ruined FIFA Ultimate Team. Why? Because I play career mode? Lol. Tielemans! Everybody always says buy Tielemans. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Dybala. It's the strength that makes me wonder. My cards look really good. It's expensive though. Be the only thing that would put me off. We'll keep him in the back of our mind as well. Obviously, Uchan is currently on loan at Roma, but he would be really good. What's he valued at? Oh, not much at all. I will really have to keep my eye on him. Fabio Barini was another player that was potentially mentioned. Oh, it's expensive though. It's not expensive necessarily for transfer fee, but expensive for wages. Iosi Perez. He's had his upgrade. We wouldn't be able to buy him. I could loan him. But we'll wait and see what happens with Mbolo first. Munir, obviously... Oh, it's that 33 strength as well, man. Obviously, if we're looking at video, we wouldn't need to bring in Munir. Jovetic. Oh, I haven't got 30 million, bro. I'm not sure about Meunier, you know. Kiarte was a player obviously we were interested in, but he's only just gone to West Ham. 67 acceleration, 87 sprint speed is a feckin' freight train. I could loan him. Could try and loan him. There's no harm in asking, is there? For 20 grand a week. For 20 grand a week. Goretzka was the guy I don't really know too much about him. So what? I'll have to look at Goretzka. Let me look at Goretzka in the shortlist so I can actually bring up his thing. Goretzka. So I want to know what other positions he can play. He can play in centre mid. So 30 grand a week though. Interested in Goretzka. Keep him in mind as well. Human Son's well out of my price range, I'm afraid, bro. As you can see, we only have 12 million to spend. I don't want to search players, do I? Kondogbia was another guy we were actually really intrigued by. He looks really good. And he's really not that expensive. Again, let's try and utilise this particular function. It's a case of deciding what players I could do without. I'll use Shars again in this one. We'll just have to play it by ear as to which one we actually go for, but Kondogbia would be sick. Leroy Fer, obviously he's fantastic, but expensive. Berahino is a player we were interested in. Although again, if we're going for Mbolo, but he has had an upgrade, hasn't he? 80 finishing as well. Oh, why did you do this to me? I could see if we get Mbolo. I'd be willing to let what's his face, Lacardia go to bring in Berahino, sorry. Ryan Mason. Oh, just cracked my neck. I'm not sure. Those stats really don't set me alight, I'm afraid. Coquelin was a player we were genuinely interested in, though. Oh, but he's on 45 grand a week. Why? Why do you need to be paid so much money? So expensive. So expensive. Could use him instead of Hendricks. Where's Hendricks? $1.5 plus Hendricks. So many people we're putting offers in for right now. Sergio Roberto. Decent, but again, it's wages. He'd be so good though. Not the CDM role, but in the CM role. But again, it would be wages that are the problem. I didn't want to inquire, but I've accidentally done it now, so we'll stick with it. Sebastian Roda. So good, but so expensive. He's a no-no, I'm afraid. Far too expensive. Right, let's have a look at these transfer offers then, shall we? Still stalling on Vincenz because we want to see if we can use him in another deal. Narsing. I don't know what to do with Narsing. He's on 30 grand a week, which isn't much. But he's one of the best players at the club. Ajax won't sell me anyone, buddy. Clutch. What do you reckon about Narsing? I wouldn't accept for 3.9. I would counter offer. Don't sell, don't sell, reject, reject, don't sell, don't sell. Okay. Rejectamundo. Goodbye. Sorry to lose. I would apologise in French, but I don't know what sorry in French is. Betis transfer for unacceptable, and they want 5.5 for Sergio Roberto. Goodbye. This would have been even more difficult if I hadn't had that. If I hadn't had that extra 60%. How about 1.5 plus Vincenz? Please. Kiss said 1.8, didn't he? I have to wait and see. Oh, Real Madrid target Manchester City's Aguero. There's a... Ooh. Ooh. Yes, boys. 1.5 plus Hendricks for Coquelin. Yes. Yes. Ah, wages. I cree every time. So they could accept 30. It's a push. But I'd need it, and I'd set him as crucial first team player or important first team player. We'll try important, and we'll see what happens. Monaco rejected. Not interested in the player. Okay, but if we get Coquelin, we won't need him. Chiarte, it's fine. Basel and Bolo, even though we're interested in the player, which is good. How about 3.5? 3.5 plus Shars. I'd be willing to pay that. Here comes Moscow. Port Samuel Titi. Obviously very good. Very expensive. Sorry, no dice. John Stones. Obviously very good. Not very expensive. A potential. Zuma, we'd only be loaning Zuma, but for 40 grand a week. I need some more money. Jose Maria Jimenez. Again, 40 grand a week. It's the wages that are putting me off right now. It looks like we'll be playing Emre Can at centre back. Bertram's Lonebeard, goalkeeper. Goodbye. Yes. Those extra wages will come in handy. Transfer offer. Oh, I've read that one. Unacceptable for Berahino. I always call him Berahino and it's not. They're not interested in Lacardia. Did it say they weren't interested? We're not interested in the player. But he's accepted the offer for video. I can't offer him important first team player because he'll just get annoyed that he's not playing. We'll see if he accepts that. Berahino. I'd love Sider Berahino, but it's the money, man. How about if we, rather than buying, offer to loan Berahino? That could be an option. Although they'll be their first team striker, so I doubt that accepts, but it's worth inquiring, isn't it? Ow. I should add Odell Den Haag. Oh, they should. Basel. Ah, come on, please. You're draining all the money out of me, boys. Basel. Please. Oh, he's so expensive. 4.2. 4. Accept it. Damn you. God damn it, Leroy. We're almost at the first bloody friendly now. Whoa, we have got 150 new followers to the channel already tonight. Thank you very much to those of you that have joined. Really appreciate that. Rangers want Boljevich. That's another, oh, £1,500. £1,750 to the waged budget. Every little counts, I guess. But yeah, thank you to those of you that have followed so far tonight. Really appreciate that. If you are enjoying the Twitch stream, then you should definitely check out my YouTube content as well. Shameless promotion for the win. Because we hit 52,000 subscribers yesterday. And there's loads of Karimo content over there. So if you really enjoy career mode and you enjoy my stuff, or you enjoy the streams and enjoy my content, then you'd probably enjoy the YouTube channel as well. So definitely check it out. Check it out. Yes. Let me just quickly check Twitter. Bear with me. What are the top deals? Oh, they are the top deals so far. Lol. Danny Pugh moving from Bournemouth to Metz. Interesting. Charles and Fernandel. No big moves so far. Counter offer received. Oh, he still wants 45 grand, you greedy shithouse. How about 35? Please. Accept it. Important. Wage offered is too low. Rejected because he... What? We rejected the offer because we can't accept terms. The sum is too low and we believe he's worth more than that. It was a loan bid. Are you dumb or something? I'll try again. Strange. Video accepted. Hello. We have Video. Alvaro Video is now a PSV player. So let's put him on the bench for Shars. Video. There we go. Good. We have two new signings, Emre Can and Video. We are over 800 viewers right now, which is superb. Let me quickly tweet the stream out again. I've never hit 1,000 viewers in a stream. I wonder if it could happen tonight. Over 800 viewers right now. My highest ever. Come help me buy some new players on career mode. If you guys could retweet that tweet for me, I'd be very appreciative. That'd be incredible. I'd really appreciate that. Let's continue a little bit, shall we? Oh, I just punched the desk. Apologies if there was a bit of a wobble. Transfer for Geordie Device. Except every little counts when it comes to the wage bill at the minute. Every little counts. Yep. Oh, come on! Accept it. Tight. Oh, I'm just gonna give him the 4.6 because it. I don't want them to offer so many times that they go, no, fine, we're not getting anywhere, you're not having him. Geordie Device, I just sent you on loan, buddy. Sorry. Ew. Anderlecht, first friendly of the season. Do we play it or do we skip it? Personally, I'd like to play it. I'd like to play the friendly to see if. Pardon me. I'd like to play the friendly to see how the team plays. Maybe we should just play the last friendly against Renee. We'll sim it. We'll sim it. Because if I play it, every 20% will leave, and I'll never hit 1,000 viewers. Skip! Yay! Memphis Depay with 2 goals. Yes, boy. Did Mbemba play? He didn't. Oh, he did. Lol, Tiketches. Number 22, third name down. Mbemba played. Couldn't keep a clean sheet though, could you, son? Nope. Counter for you greedy. We tell him crucial. Offer him 40. Just accept it, you greedy little shithouse. Fine, we're not getting Berahino either. Oh, dearie me. I'll show you who we've signed in just a second, bro. Let's head into the transfer negotiations thing. We're currently waiting on bids for Coquelin and Mbolo. Successful negotiations. Obviously, De Jong had already joined the club, as had Pasveer, before we started the save, and Matavs had already left. Is he any good? No, we won't miss him. But we've brought in Emre Can on loan for a season from Liverpool, and we've brought in Alvaro Vadillo as well on a permanent from Real Betis. And we've sent a few players out on loan as well, like Jorgensen, like Vloe. Actually, Jorgensen was already gone, I think. Looks alright, actually. I wouldn't mind having him back at the side. Never mind. It's made your year, has it, Kiss? Yo, a wild DJ99 with a retweet and a tweet out. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Let's advance towards Zenit game. Ah, praise the Lord. 4.6 million accepted. You can have 7 grand a week, mate. Don't mind. Important first team player. Bink. Yes. Looks like we might be getting Mbolo. He really is the greediest little arsewipe I have ever known. Fine. Fine. 45. Fine. Coquelin. Have it. Oh, skip. Auto replace. How do we get on against Zenit? Everybody will be slightly tired, so I presume we'll lose. And we win again. Narsing and Willems with the goals, and Wijnaldum missed a penalty. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Transfer offer for Boris. I don't know how to pronounce that. How do you pronounce that? Is the C like a ch? So it would be or is it silent? Is it Boris Chmiljanic? Chmiljanic? I don't know. What nationality is he? Let me check. Where are you from, Boris? Oh, I don't know what to do. He's Montenegrin. So same as Stefan Jovetic. Chmiljanic. Boris Chmil. Well, he's going out on loan regardless. He's going out on loan. Thanks for all those retweets, guys. Really appreciate that. 18 retweets. Wow, you guys went ham on that. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And the viewer count has gone down. Lel. Although we are getting a little bit later now. It is past 10 o'clock, so it is past 10 o'clock. We have Bolo. Ladies and gentlemen, Briel is in the building. My bin needs emptying. What's the highest number of viewers I've ever had? I think this is it. We peaked at what? 830, 840? I think that's the highest I've ever had. Obviously, with it being a new career mode, then it obviously draws in a lot more viewers. Except, yes. Hopefully, he will be as good as you guys say he is. And he can really help us kick on to the next level. So yeah, we're 829 right now. 840 is the highest that the stream has, like, since I started, ever been. And so far tonight, we've gained 188 new followers, which is sick. So really appreciate that. Kind of, oh my god, all of that bargaining for the money, and it doesn't want to relocate. But I could be persuaded. What, by more money? Could you be persuaded by more money? I can't believe I'm offering him this, but just sign the contract. God, dearie me. Do we play this final friendly or not? I'm not sure I can be bothered. Actually, you know what? I might actually change the squad around though, because how? Oh no, we got almost a week. That'll be alright. That'll be alright. Skip. A 3-0. Oh, a Wijnaldum hat-trick. One from the penalty spot. And one must have been earlier than the 21st minute. Ah. There goes my neck. Injury, not keen. Guardado's back. Keen. Rather than not keen, keen. Guardado, I'm okay to play, but oh, he accepted it. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Francis. You greedy poop. Francis Coquelin at the club. New signing has arrived. Sell to pie, sign my mum. So it looks like we're about to go into the first game of the season then. Guardado will be able to stay on the bench. Coquelin. Now this is the question. Do I start him? Actually. Do I start him? Who do I start? CDM, Chan or Coquelin? We'll start Coquelin because he's my player, isn't he? Chan is only on loan. Right then. Looks like it's time for the first game of the season. Home. Is it a home against AZ Alkmaar? Find out. No, it's away against AZ Alkmaar. First game of the season. Let me quickly... I'll tweet it out again to say that we're about to go into the first game of the season. Just signed Francis Coquelin. We're playing blue, I think. Just playing the alternate kit. Right, now I'm going to start with just this side, I think. I think I do still want to bring in another centre-back. Although we can play Chan at centre-back. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with that squad right now. Although we haven't played any games yet, so I don't know whether I don't know whether it's a good squad or a bad squad. I've never played in the Eredivisie on FIFA, so this is going to be an eye opener for me. No surprises at Memphis Depay is the arena player. Yay! Did I pass? I did. Oh, I came second by 30 points. Screw you, Frenchie. Screw you, Frenchie. Here we go. Beauty, 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 beauty.
This is the home team lineup. Luke de Jong. Well,
let's go.
Speculation, would it happen, would it not? It has happened, and here he is.
Luke de Jong. I'm still not sure about Luke de Jong. I'll start him to start the season, but we might actually kind of filter in Mbolo and see how good he is. If he's not that good. So he's supposedly a really good goal scorer. I'm not too sure what that shot was all about. See you, Victor. Thanks for joining, bro. I don't really need Eric Dyer, to be honest. TBH. Nice first touch there, Bruma. Didn't take you 10 years to get that under control, did it? So it's all right. See the run from the right back. Although it's been well cut out. But at least we've got the pace with wingers to get it back. There's the through ball. Win that, Memphis. Well up, son. Gets it out wide to Narsing. We'll spread it to Arias, who stands it up. CM De Jong does have good heading. Flicked it on. Memphis Depay can't get it down. Never mind. Arias will try and win it back, perhaps. We do have a lot of pace in this team, which is good. It suits me down to the ground. Oh, helps with my positionings a little bit better, though, to try and get on the end of balls like that. Excuse me, Hansen. I'd like the ball back, please. That was a nice touch by Bogus. One of you. They're throwing. Yeah, I don't. We can play. I signed initially Emre Can to play in midfield, but now we've got Coquelin. I could just play Emre Can at centre back, and that shouldn't be a problem. Just don't want to give away a penalty here. Well done, Jeffrey. Meyer to Coquelin. He's not the fastest, but he's fast enough. That wasn't supposed to go there, Rekik, if you don't mind. Go on, Adam. Good lad. Yes, Francois. Oh, it's not Francois, is it? It's Francis. Memphis. Oh, I turned into the defender there. Get tackling.
The attack was a good one, and now they've lost the ball here.
Just try not to dive into challenges too much, because I always tend to overcommit. Oh, hello. I always tend to overcommit, and then I can't actually, you know, they just dance around me. That's a great cross. Oh, that was close. That was a brilliant cross. Really, really good cross. Yeah, wide. You can make me run, Memphis. Thanks, buddy. Ref? No? Yes. Thanks. Play it quickly. There, to Coquelin. Nothing going to come feet? No. That's the only thing with these pacey players. They're all going to want to make runs in behind, aren't they? And I prefer players to come to feet. Dancing around one. Meyer to Coquelin. I'm tempted to shoot from distance here, but I won't. We'll play in Wijnaldum. Step over, turn inside. Finesse shot with the right foot. Good save by Esteban, the goalkeeper. That's our first shot on goal as a PSV manager. We'll play this inside. Wijnaldum again. Is he right or left-footed, Wijnaldum? You'll have to let me know in the chat. Or I could, alternatively, I could just look and not be lazy. Come on, Francis. Run, buddy. Or fall over, you know. That's what I paid the money to bring you in for. That's what I'm paying you 50 grand a week for. Oh, they're really good in the air, aren't they? That's one thing we're going to have to be wary of. That and my inability to play passes. It's weird, isn't it? We were on like 850 viewers. I go into a game to actually play FIFA and we lose 100 viewers. That was meant for CM. Not CM, it's Luke, isn't it? Never mind. Go on, Luke. Put the work in, buddy. Got a really physical side here. How is that not a foul, by the way? That second one was good, but the first one really should have been a foul. Yes, it is the big day for the... Oh, calm down, Ortiz. Ortiz. Oh. This is where they've been good, actually. He's crossing it in from wide areas. Been really dangerous. Helps if you look at the radar, Chez. Missed again. That's a lucky break. I shouldn't have played that out short. I just played it without looking at the radar. See how good... Oh, okay. I kick it towards Luke, and then it just gives it to Adam instead. It's Ortiz guys everywhere. Thank you. Williams. That didn't go well. Why'd you run past the ball, mate? Ah. Hazard Altmar are actually outplaying me here. I was offside. Why have you taken 10 years to take your second touch, Ricky? It's nice feet, it's really nice feet. We'll dink that over for Narsing to get in behind. Narsing! Oh, he's put it wide. Martin Tyler. Narsing! That was a good opportunity, should have finished that. Disappointed that I didn't. Win that header. Oh, they're so good in the air. Play some really nice football as well. Good in the air, and they're really strong physically. They've got a lot of physical players. We've only got a few physical players in this side. The rest are kind of small and weak. Oh. That's what I mean about me overcommitting defending wise. Win that header. Thank you. It's only gone as far as Ortiz. Good block. Corner for AZ Alkmaar just before half time. What's my group for the Champions League? We're in the Europa League, bro, not the Champions League, but I will check after this fixture and see what teams we'll be facing in Europe. Well claimed, buddy. It's probably be half time, so not really rushing things. Well, there might not be. Got Memphis, get there. Memphis Depay. It wasn't the best of turns from me, to be honest. Oh, Luke, you've got to come to feet. I'm taking Luke de Jong off. He's terrible. And Bolo's going to come on at half time. I'm that unimpressed by Luke de Jong.
I think that's dead right, Martin. You've got to have faith in your strikers.
Come on, Briel. Time to shine, buddy. Buddy. Maybe I'm just trying to rush things too much. I'm struggling to get the ball off them, though. That's the thing. They've had so much possession. They play the ball about so well. It's actually getting it back once I've lost it that is the thing that I'm struggling with right now. That and the fact that people keep playing stupid passes. Play the ball to feet and they'll play it 10 yards in front of them. It's so infuriating.
He's coming forward with some danger. Celso Ortiz.
Thankfully, their finishing has been woeful. What time is it? 10:20. Slow turn for Coquelin, but oh, his feet are so slow, Mayor. Why? Everybody feels so unresponsive. I don't know why. I just feel like their feet are really slow. They take 10 years to take a touch and play the pass. Okay. It's an attempted tackle apparently. We'll stand it up and then Bolo can get there. No. Mayer hasn't impressed me in the midfield either, I'll be honest. I'm going to bring on Cuadrado. Guardado, sorry, not Cuadrado. Dicketches.
Really challenged by the quality of the ball that he had to deal with. Celso Ortiz. So players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing.
Really not playing very well here, am I?
That is a tackle and a half.
Coquelin. Ian Arias. Narsing's there. He is onside. Why are your feet so slow? You've got high dribbling stats. Oh my god. Ball control and dribbling is terrible in this side. And my tackling at times doesn't help. That'll do. Right, Memphis, make me run. I have a foul, please, ref. Oh, and Bolo's in. Run, son. Chance on your debut, on your debut, on your debut. Memphis! How's he missed? How was he missed? Oh, the touch. That touch was smexy. Get it out to Pai. And there's Guardado. Nice turn. There's Depay. I'm going to try the whipped finesse from distance. He's taken a deflection. We'll have a corner.
That has gone out of play with the deflection. And the decision is a corner here.
That's a good cross. That came off a defender.
And that was a shot at goal.
That came off a defender. Jeffrey Bruma's not impressed me either.
Target.
Tempted to bring Emre Can on for Coquelin, but don't know. I might swap the formation around to a 4-2-3-1 because it's just what I'm more comfortable with. Go on, Briel. And Bolo's in again. Bolo's in again. And Bolo! Oh, what a save onto the post. You believe it. Come on, Narsing. Good lad. Keep going. Why is he... I told him to tackle there and he's just run past him. Bruma! He's 12'7", Bruma, and about 80 stone, but still gets shrugged off like he's a small child.
Nicely lined up for the
Is that a corner or a goal kick? Oh, it's a free kick. Brilliant. In before they go 1-0 up from the free kick. I will bring Video on.
very nearly from the free kick.
Video for Narsing. Yep. Yep.
I think he could have hit that one much better. Well, you could see what he was trying to do, and he's just too high. Yeah, maybe just leaning back and
Just too high.
Jeffrey Bruma.
Right to Depay. Bolo's come feet. There's a man running through the middle. I don't know who it is. But, oh, nice feet by Setcho Willems. I'm nobody in the box though, so I'll just stand it up and hope that someone gets there. No, we're going to get a corner. No, we're not even going to get a corner. I mean, if it's time to use that pace, buddy.
Showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too. And
How is Jeffrey Bruma not able to just outmuscle these guys? Just bounces off them all. Gimme.
Gone back to him, and the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession.
Come on then, Video. It's now or never, buddy. That's nice. It's really nice. Oh, really? You have to be kidding me. In his first piece of possession since coming on, he goes down injured.
Well, we could get some news on the injury. A hits it.
I can't believe it.
Get their noses in front. Didn't quite happen. He's the player being brought on, and they've waited for this moment to see the new signing. Here he comes. Yeah, and I think he's going to improve this team. He can offer something a little bit different to what they had before.
Yes, Briel. It's a nice ball.
Wijnaldum.
Why are you taking 10 years to take a touch? Just kick the fucking football.
Jeffrey Bruma.
He's alright now, apparently.
Arias.
Nice run. Nice run. And Bolo, keeper's coming. He's taking it around him. Breland Bolo! Ah, 87th minute winner. Breland Bolo on his debut. Keeper came and got absolutely nowhere near it. I don't know why he's committed there. Breland Bolo just gives him the dummy. We don't deserve this win. Oh. God, what a challenge. Go on then, Memphis. You've still got the pace. Memphis Depay is just electric. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't know what to do there. I got so close. Oh, he's just ignored the ball there. What happened? Wijnaldum. Laid off. Video. Video. Oh, deflected straight into keeper's hands.
And the goalkeeper telling his teammates to get forward.
Why have you fallen over? Bolo might be in for another one. And Breland Bolo, Breland Bolo, Breland Bolo. Put it wide. Doesn't matter because we've won, but how's he put that wide?
And the final score is 1-0. Well, with all the pre-season behind them,
I don't know how he's missed that right at the end. Through 1-on-1, 2-0 would have been preferable. They had the better of the first half, we had the better of the second half. That's not the... no. Why are you telling me that? I can't believe he's missed that. Face palm. Transfer offer for Clint Lehmans. Offer, yes, goodbye. Player loaned out. Right, one thing I am going to do. Two things I'm going to do. De Jong, gone. Chan, in for Bruma. Yep. I think that's the way it's going to work. Coquelin. He's decent, but... you know, I actually really didn't like playing with Mayer. I don't know why. See, he's got ball control of 83 and dribbling of 80, but he felt so slow on the ball and really clunky and heavy-footed. I mean, I'll give them all another chance, apart from De Jong and what's his face? Bruma. There we go. I think I want another centre back. Another centre back and another striker. I am going to change the formation because I'm not keen on 4-3-3. 4-2-3-1 is what I know that I am best with, so... I'll put... let's see, who's better in the tackle? Wijnaldum. Stand tackle. Neither of them are any good in the tackle. But we'll play Wijnaldum and then put Guardado in. So I think I want another centre back and another striker. A centre back, a striker, and maybe even another CDM. So how much money have we got left? 5 million. Centre back, a striker, and a CDM. Can we bring all of that in on the money that we have? We may have to just go for loan deals. It's John Stones. I might try loan deals, you know. I'm tempted to try for players like John Stones on loan. Maybe even I could perhaps buy John Stones. Because I need the numbers, that's the only thing. I need the numbers as well. Let's just do it for one of the kids. And Bemba was someone I really was interested in, wasn't it? Or Scout and Bemba. And this guy was someone I wasn't sure about either. I don't know anything about him, that's the thing, but he's not on much wage-wise, so Jimenez would be incredible, but it's the wages, man. This thing, and I want a midfielder and a striker. I might have to. I mean, I could ask the board for more money, but I've not been here long. I don't want to get sacked. I mean, I could ask for another 5 mil. After carefully investigating the transfer market and our current squad, I've come to the decision that the present transfer budget will not be enough to achieve the level of success I want for this club. As a result, I hereby request that you grant me additional transfer funds for the sums specified below. 7.5 million. Lol. 7.5 million. Win the cup, win the league title, reach the final of the Europa League. Give me pennies. Give me pennies, please. I want pennies. Yeah, I didn't think they would. We received your request, but at this moment we do not feel that we have seen enough of you at this club to make a decision on the matter. I think we might have to. We could get like 1 or 2 new players in, but we might have to wait until January before we can fully complete the squad. I think actually, considering it's 10:30. I think that's going to bring the stream to a close. I won't go on too long for the first stream, just to make sure that, you know, it is even remotely anywhere near as popular on YouTube as it might be. So we'll save it there, and we will be back tomorrow night at exactly the same time, 8:45 PM on twitch.tv/CheersNoyGaming. Feel free to follow me on Twitter if I put my Twitter links in the description, and Nightbot will do it for me. And feel free to follow me on YouTube as well. Or subscribe on YouTube as well if you don't already. Like I say, we hit 52,000 subscribers over there today, and or overnight, and actually we're already at 52,300 subscribers, thanks to the way that the online career mode has gone down so well. So, and thank you to the 236 of you that have followed the channel so far tonight. Really appreciate all that support as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that. It will continue to go down on YouTube. I will upload this tomorrow morning on YouTube, but I need to go and record for Career Mode Road to Glory. I need to record the beginning of the Inter Career Mode, because I haven't even started that yet. And I need to make sure, I need to go and upload about 4 different videos for tomorrow. I need to upload this, then I need to upload the My Player, which is already made, then upload the, actually I need to upload the, the online career mode first against Channy. That's going live at 12 tomorrow, so make sure you follow the channel or subscribe to the YouTube channel to see that tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter as well if you don't already, at CheersNoyGaming. Then the My Player will go up at 2 rather than 12 because of the online career mode, and then there'll be a Career Mode Road to Glory again at 8 o'clock as per usual, and then we will stream at 8:45. I am one very, very busy boy right now. 3 videos a day, if not 4 twice a week as well right now because of the online career mode. So I also have a lot of graphics to make for that online career mode as well with various different results and making a league table up, etc. So I'm going to go do some work. So thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate all the support. I think Kiz is going to be streaming now as well over on his. So, well, I'm not sure actually. Kiz, are you going to be streaming? I don't want to say you are. If I know because it's Saturday, isn't it? So Lorna's probably around. If Kiz, well, even if Kizzle Kicks isn't streaming, go and follow his Twitch because he does career mode same as me and he's a very good streamer. So go and check him out as well. But yeah, that's going to bring today's to a close. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.